Hello, Gemini. It's been a while since I've done a reading for you. I'm going to start with some oracle messages to see what comes out. This is the Intuition Oracle. I always include in the description box the decks that I use in case you would like to get them. And then I'm going to do the Anatomy Tarot. Actually, this is only the second time I believe that I've done a reading with my Anatomy Tarot deck. I've got a whole stack of tarot decks, as a tarot reader does, and I had this realization. I was like, oh my gosh, like I got this new deck like a while ago now, and I only used it once. So let's see first what oracle messages want to come through to kind of guide this reading for Gemini here. Cross watchers are very much welcome. Please only take the messages that resonate for you. Leave what doesn't for somebody else. That message really wanted to come out. Let's get one more. All right, perfect. All right. So right away, we have some interesting kind of coloring and like imagery. I'm not even sure I've gotten any of these cards out before yet. We've got 4. And this one was hidden. Okay, so let me start with the one that came out first. This is the patient. I can endure whatever twists and turns life brings me. So take note of some of the imagery there. We see a rose, we see an angel, we see someone with red hair. So if there's any sort of those messages that speak to you, take them for your story. But we're starting off with patience here. We're starting off with that. This is a card that really wanted to come out. So let's see what this is. This is the Truthful. I speak my truth and expect everyone I care about to do so too. Got some butterfly wings, feminine energy here. Beautiful colors. I'm loving like the orange and purple kind of contrast here in this card. This is what's hidden, okay? This is what you didn't expect. The Improviser, and it's in reverse. I effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. It's interesting that it's reversed though, the Improviser. So I think this is a time where you are forced to have to be patient. You're waiting for something. Something has to come into fruition for you. And whatever it is, it's like your truth, right? It's something that's honestly you. It's your authentic self. It's the version of you. I got 222 on the timer here. But it speaks to like others being in their truth as well. And you can endure whatever happens, but it's like with the Improviser, it's almost like you're in a place of perhaps some sort of stuck energy where it's kind of giving me like 8 of Swords vibes maybe, where you're wanting to move towards something and you're honest and authentic and you're in the present moment, but you're there's something you have to do. And that's kind of interesting that I'm saying that too, because we have the Warrior card. I ask for what I want because I deserve to get what I want. So there's an aspect of you having to become a warrior here, to have to be a little bit brave, to have to improvise a little bit, to have to actually take that action towards whatever it is that is meant for you in your truest state. So let's just see, let's get into some tarot, okay? Tell me more about, okay, 5 of Coins. And we have, looks like 4 of Cups reversed. These are kind of counterbalancing energies here. So one of them is like a sadness, a feeling like, well, they're both kind of sadness cards, but one's in the reverse, right? The Cups upside down. If we look at this, it's got arsenic, it's got morphine, heroin, cyanide. So this could be with the reverse. This could be like old negative patterns or mindsets, almost like devil energy, things that weren't serving you in the reverse. So it's like you're getting the toxicity out of your body. There's no more toxicness here. But with the 5 of Coins, the 5 of Pentacles, there's still, there's a loneliness perhaps, because a lot of these oracle messages that we got out kind of spoke to, you know, with the Truthful and the Patient. It feels like independent energy. It feels like somebody's alone here. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is single. A single person working towards their dreams, but there's like a loneliness or a coldness or but the toxicity, there's not a maybe negative self-doubt, negative self-talk that you've had in the past. For some reason I grabbed the Oracle deck. I didn't mean to, but I'm shuffling it here, so there must be one more message that'll kind of bridge this gap into this tarot. What else is there? What else is there that's wanting to come out of this? Ooh. The Initiator. I overcome resistance and do what must be done now. Wow, exactly. This is like pointing. Yeah, somebody is really having to Yeah, there's a big call for initiation here, a big call to take a step, a big call to be brave. I wouldn't be surprised if the Strength card came out from the major arcana here. That fire energy, right? The fire here in this imagery. This, the other night I watched Dante's Inferno, and this is kind of giving me similar energy to that Dante's Inferno. So maybe that's a message for you somehow. Maybe you really like that movie, or you saw that movie recently, or you're thinking about that movie, or maybe there's a message in that movie underlying that really speaks to your soul path at this time. All right, I'm back into the tarot now. All right. Queen of Coins reversed. Queen of Pentacles. Perhaps a Virgo. Could be a Taurus. Could be Capricorn. I did speak to Devil energy earlier. I could be speaking to a Capricorn. This is a Gemini reading, but the Magician is a Gemini Virgo energy. We haven't gotten the Magician yet, but I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, we have the Hierophant. So right as I say that, that's actually Taurus. So there's some sort of earth sign that you're either associated with, or you are, if you're listening for a Gemini and you are a Virgo or a Taurus or Capricorn. So we've got a traditions and values card here. There's something about maybe if you're either dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, I don't know, for some reason I don't feel like that's you. The Hierophant feels closer to you, whom I'm speaking to. There is definitely masculine energy here with this warrior card. Very beautiful with these initial feminine energies though, so I'm kind of confused as to who I'm speaking to. We have masculine in this card too, as well as the improviser. You could be somebody who kind of what's the word where it's like you androgynous, like you might kind of have an androgynous vibe to you, or you really appreciate that vibe somehow. It's interesting that that's coming through. You like old style. This oracle is really standing out to me at the bottom here. The intuitive. I am tuned into the energy of those I care about. It is in the reverse, but this imagery was really standing out to me as I was sitting it there. And like just the fact that it's like this Asian culture, this pink bird. There's something about like the beauty of simplicity of like the way things were before. Because you have the Hierophant, that's traditions, values. I'm not getting it as like a marriage card. I'm getting it as like the beauty and the simplicity of simpler times, olden times. Huh. All right, let's ask what this Queen of Pentacles reversed is. I have no idea what that is. Ten of Swords. Okay, this could be what that Five of Pentacles energy coming through is, like a sense of cold or lonely or emptiness from a betrayal of some type, or feeling like you were left behind in a sense, or maybe somebody chose somebody else over you. The Ten of Swords is, yeah, it's like stabbed in the back. It's a pretty heavy card. You could have felt like you're very loyal to somebody and they chose somebody else. Maybe it's like a queen, this Queen of Pentacles. Because we have a very independent energy here. I guess tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Why is that here? The Magician, here it is, Gemini Virgo. An infinity symbol. That is gorgeous. I love this card. Wow. With the hand. That is beautiful. Something about manifestation. The World reversed. Capricorn energy reversed. Very much earth signs in this reading. Heavy, heavy earth signs in this reading. It really feels like you envisioned a life with somebody. You imagined all the possible things that you could do together, whether it be travel, whether it be create things together, and you feel like it was sabotaged somehow. Was it sabotaged? Was it sabotaged? Two of Swords, Nine of Rods. Nine of Rods. This is kind of like a conflict card. Nine of Wands. It's having to like push off the opposers or the enemies, or like just being like tired. Just tired from all the work you had to do with something. Two of Swords. This is like indecisive, indecision. Maybe this person was trying to choose between you and another person. I don't know why. You're patient, but you're tired. You're patient, but you're tired. The hidden message that we had, let me go back to that, because that felt important. Improviser, effortlessly adapt to deal with unexpected circumstances. You may have not expected this person to leave or to choose someone else. It was unexpected somehow. What are other hidden messages I need to know that will help with this story? Two of Cups, Yarrow, Love Tonic, Passion Tincture. I'm kind of seeing like the Cupid's arrow. It's like somebody was struck by somebody. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye is what I mean by that. Two of Cups. Yeah, this is choice. This is another choice card. So it's love, harmony, choice. Somebody had to make a choice in love and they may not have chosen you. But there's patience. Is the patience in regards to like a work thing, or is it in regards to a romance? What is it? We've got a few cards here. Ooh, Ace of Swords. Wow, there is a decisiveness here. There is a clarity about whatever this is. The hand of God and the divine aspect of the universe, which is everything, supports this. The Empress reversed. Oh, that kind of reminds me of that Queen of Pentacles reversed. I think that's who that's talking about. She may not want to give. Seven of Swords again. Yeah, but it's reversed. So I don't think this was a betrayal, even though there's a Ten of Swords. I think that's just how bad it hurt you. It wasn't a blatant betrayal though. There may not have been commitment here. Because remember how I was saying like with that Hierophant card earlier, didn't feel like marriage. There may not have been an explicit commitment. So there wasn't an outward betrayal, but it felt like the pain of 10 swords in your back. Six of Swords reversed. But you can't move on for some reason. Even though they've chosen someone else. I mean, this is a great person. This is a Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. This is not like a bad person. There's no toxicity here. There's just love. But a choice had to be made. But you're holding out. You're waiting. Why are you waiting? Why are you holding out? If someone had to choose somebody else, why are you... Oh my goodness. You're waiting because this is the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the goal for you. This is the sun. Beautiful marigolds. I think that's what those flowers are. There's a skull here. It reminds me of death, Scorpio energy. This is it for you. You're holding out because there's the sun here. Underneath the sun, we have Eight of Swords. So that's what I spoke to earlier in this reading. It's coming out now, just kind of like the Magician did that I talked about. Eight of Swords, yeah, feeling stuck, feeling beholden to this path, feeling like you're in that waiting game. Yeah, you're tied up on the beach. Five of Swords. Again, beach imagery. And by that I mean like the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot imagery of a Five of Swords. So you kind of feel like you're left hanging. You weren't betrayed, but you're left hanging. You're waiting because it's your happiness. 13:33 on the timer. Okay, I guess we have how you feel. That's like beautiful. Like what you feel just seems to be so authentic and simple and not simple. It's like you're complex, but like the simplicity of like your loyalty, the simplicity of enjoying how love used to be. I think that's why I'm thinking of like Dante's Inferno from before. It's like because there's a simplicity and around loyalty to like one person that you really appreciate. And like that's how things used to be done. There didn't used to be all of this, you know, people dating multiple people thing like there is now, and like, you know, just all of the commitment issues that seem to be so glorified in modern media and movies and stuff like that now. It's very interesting how that... Okay, Five of Swords again. I guess we need to expand upon what that means here. Strength. There's strength. We talked about strength as well. High Priestess reversed. You have to have strength through this time where you feel like she's not meeting you at the same level of dedication or loyalty. That's why I think what this patience from the very beginning of the reading called for. While you feel like you're left alone, while you feel like you're like waiting on the sun to happen over time. Okay, we got Page of Sword as well. It's like you have to start small in your communication. You have to start small in your, because we also had Ace of Swords, right? So there is a call for communication here, for sure. Six of Coins reversed. That's going to help balance this equal give and take. It's going to take some strength for you to come forward with the communication. Start small with it. Be very intentional with what you choose to say. Four of Coins reversed. Yeah, don't be stingy with your words. Don't be stingy with your heart. If you want this to come back to you and lead to the sun, it will take some strength, but you can't be stingy with your words. You can't be stingy with what you bring to the table, even though you feel like it's not being reciprocated at this time. Being stingy with your love and your communication is not the best thing to do. And that's hard because you feel a little alone in this process, alone in this love right now. High Priestess reversed. That might just be symbolic, again, of that Empress, Queen of Pentacles energy, but I will get some clarity just to make sure. Sorry, my camera cut out because I had to clear some storage space. So as I was shuffling, I got out the Two of Rods or Two of Wands reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed as the clarity for the High Priestess reversed. So basically the High Priestess can be, there's like a darkness a little bit to her that I always kind of get an energy with, kind of like with the Queen of Wands. Darkness not in any sort of negative way, but in a sort of like, she has a mystery to her. She has a bit of an allure that comes with just a lot of like self-confidence and belief in her own intuition and inner knowing. Kind of like gives me very much like moon energy or like a seductive kind of energy. So also star energy kind of a little bit with it. And so the clarity for that is there has to be a choice that's made, basically. There can't be a bunch of options floating in the air. There can't be indecision in any way. It has to be very clear what she chooses in order to bring this masculine some peace as far as their connection. So I did say I wanted to talk to her like a little more directly. So I want to get like her side of things. Like how does she feel about all this? And we have a card fell on the floor. We've got the Lovers. Okay, so it could be a timing thing. It could be very much, I mean, her heart is like wide open here. Okay, so it could be a total timing thing. She obviously feels the love in this connection. He's not feeling the love from her, but the love is there. The love is very much there. And she feels that way too. Why is the timing not right? Can I... Knight of Wands reversed. Could be dealing with a fire sign, perhaps. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands reversed. What does this represent? Ooh, Nine of Swords. Could represent a lack, it could be a mindset around, because with swords it's mental space, so that's why I say mindset. And it's like that imagery of being kept up late at night kind of thing with thoughts. Five of Cups. Yeah, there's just something about like a sadness around thoughts. Sadness around thoughts. What else? The World upright. Okay, so early when I was saying with that Page of Swords, how he needs to be very clear with his communication. It can start small, but it needs to be extremely clear. Also with that Ace of Swords, and he needs to move towards that. So that, you know, that Page of Swords energy is representative of that. That's basically what she's saying. She's like, I can only see the world with you. I can only have negative thought patterns and feeling down about how you feel about me unless you are open and honest with your communication with me, or else I will continue to choose others who can do that for me, who can communicate to me that they love me, that they want this lover's connection. And so he's going to continue to be in this waiting game until he can start to communicate those things to her and meet her at the level that she requires in order to feel like she can confidently express this lover's connection to them as well. I think she sees the world with them. I think she sees the potential of the lover's connection, but she will continue to have Wisdom of the Fool. I guess she's even willing to start over. She's even willing to jump on a completely new train with this person, because But the only way to do that is by that Four of Pentacles reversed, not feeling, you know, like he's not giving to the connection in an emotional and communicative and generous way. Because we also had that Six of Pentacles reversed as well. That's not an equal give and take. So both parties in this situation are not giving equally. It's interesting, this is a Gemini reading as well, even though we've got a lot of earth energy here. There's a little bit of fire too, but what I'm kind of getting with that Gemini is like the twins. I mean, the Gemini's the twins, right? And so this could be like a twin flame connection. It could be a very deep soulmate connection. Just very destined. It feels very destined. We have the sun. It just feels like it's fate for these two to be together, but they will continue to be in this holding, waiting game until some proper communication can be had around the nature of this connection. It just feels like there's something going on with timing right now. The timing's not quite right. Luckily, there was no betrayals here, no toxicity whatsoever. Very beautiful in that regards. No secretiveness. It's very, even though there's not straightforward communication, it's not like lies are being told. So it's very healthy in that sense. But yeah, so I feel like this is just a waiting game. It's going to take a while. Hopefully not too long. I don't have any cards come out in regards to like speed or anything like that really. So it's hard to say when the timing will be right, but it's going to really come down to openness of communication, or else the others are going to just, one another are both going to assume things. Mostly the Queen, it's seeming like, High Priestess, Empress energy is going to keep assuming that he doesn't feel the way he does about her, unless he says something about the nature of that connection, that he views her as the sun, or their connection together as the sun, and he's willing to patiently wait and be loyal for it, even though he feels like he's the only one in it. It's like, well, she's like, well, I'd be in it with you for sure, but I need to feel that, I need to hear that. That's kind of what it's really seeming like. So hopefully that was helpful for you, Gemini, or whoever's listening. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free to do so. It really helps out my channel and get the messages out to people who need to hear it most. So thank you so much, and we will see you next time.